What happened when you were forced to ignore a child begging for help? My foster daughter Alexis was literally hiding behind my legs when the social worker knocked on our door. Her birth mom gets visits starting tomorrow, judge's orders, she announced like it was nothing. I pointed down at this terrified 6-year-old clinging to me. This kid wakes up screaming about her mother every single night until she throws up, I said. The social worker actually rolled her eyes at me. That's a bit dramatic, don't you think? I pulled Alexis out from behind me to show her. Look at her. She's literally shaking right now just hearing us talk about it. The social worker didn't even glance at the kid. Her mom finished her anger management classes, so she gets visits now, period. These visits will be unsupervised starting week 3, she said while Alexis started crying harder. After 8 visits, her mom can apply to get full custody back. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. That first visit was absolute hell from the second we pulled into the parking lot. Alexis threw up chunks of scrambled eggs all over the sidewalk while screaming, "Please don't make go, please." The second we walked in, her mom grabbed Alexis and goes, "Stop being such a dramatic little brat." The social worker just sat there writing notes like this was totally fine. During the second visit, Alexis peed herself. Her mom completely lost it and screamed, "You're a disgusting little pig. You smell like piss now." She made Alexis sit in her wet clothes for the whole visit while calling her pissy baby. The social worker kept writing in her notebook and actually had the nerve to tell me potty accidents are common during this process. The third visit was the first unsupervised one, and I had to physically pry Alexis off my body to leave her there. "I'll be good. I promise I'll be good. Please don't leave me," she sobbed. When I picked her up 4 hours later, she didn't say a single word for 2 days. Visit 4 was when things got really dark, and the kids started saying terrifying stuff. "Mommy says she's gonna take me away forever and make sure nobody finds me." I called the social worker immediately, and she literally laughed at me. Birth mothers always make promises about the future. That's actually really good for them. I was practically begging at this point. "Please, something is seriously wrong here, just look into it." That's when she got nasty. "You're just jealous of the real mother." One more complaint and Alexis goes to a new foster home tonight. That night, Alexis woke up at 3 in the morning screaming like someone was killing her. "She puts her hands over my whole face when I cry," she cried, showing me on her teddy bear. "She pushes down until I see spots and can't breathe, and she says next time she won't let go." I skipped the next visit and drove straight to the emergency room instead. The doctor examined her and found bruises on her chest from being suffocated over and over. They did x-rays and found old broken bones that weren't in any of her files. The doctor looked at me and said, "Someone's been trying to end this child's life." The detective showed up an hour later and pulled me into the hallway. "We need to talk about her birth mom," he said quietly. "Her first kid died of SIDS 2 years ago. We suspected that it was murder but couldn't prove it back then." Then he told me they searched her apartment and found searches on her laptop for things like how to make a child's death look accidental and how much Benadryl unalives a 40-pound child. She was going to end her, the detective said, just like the first one. I stormed into that social worker's office the next morning with everything the police gave me. "You almost let a murderer end another child's life," I said loud enough for everyone to hear. She tried to make excuses about following the rules, but I cut her off. "Alexis told you she was being hurt and you called her a dramatic liar," I screamed while waving the police report in her face. Other caseworkers had started gathering to watch. "How many other children have you ignored while they were being tortured?" I screamed. The social worker tried again with, "I was just doing my job and I completely lost it. Your job was to protect kids and you almost got one murdered because you couldn't be bothered to listen." The birth mom got arrested for attempted murder and the social worker was fired on the spot. Alexis is officially my daughter now.